Good morning, my lovelies. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Monday's guidance reading. I just want to say before we look at this week's kind of cards, thank you so much to everybody that came to Foxy's Den last night in Frome. It was a really fabulous night of mediumship. Sorry if I look a bit tired, I'm feeling quite hanging today. But it was a beautiful night of mediumship, so thank you so much. Some amazing messages coming in from the spirit world. What was lovely as well is there was quite a few people that private messaged me afterwards to sort of say like that was the first time that's sort of possibly they've been to a show, but also like the first time that their loved ones have stepped forward. There was quite a few people where it was a first experience for like spirit connecting, and some people have been gone for quite a long time. So yeah, it's always so enriching, it's always so humbling as a medium to bring anybody through, but obviously when you get people that have been gone for quite a long time, it can be quite frustrating, you know, for us as humans, because we just want to know that they're safe, we just want to know that they're okay. So thank you so much for making it such a beautiful night. And as always, thank you to the team at Foxy's Den for just being blinking fabulous. The football we will not talk about because I have seen the score. It definitely made sense as to why I needed to wear my red blazer. That's what I'm going to say on that front. Okay, so Monday, what's happening? What are we doing? So we're going to work today. I feel very connected to work with the Cosy Witch Tarot, which is a really fun, cool deck. And this is by Amanda Lovelace. So these are the cards. Let's give them a knock. Let's give them a shuffle. Let's see where the energies are taking us this week. Let's see what we need to know about for this Monday and the coming week ahead. So channeling these cards, for the highest of good. Let's see what we need to know about. Oops. Oh no, because I was going to say one will literally just shove itself at me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, and it just says nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Now, this is interesting because the Five of Pentacles sometimes shows up when we're feeling a little bit stressed. Maybe we're feeling a little bit vulnerable around finances. Maybe things are feeling a little bit hindered, a little bit blocked at the moment. And basically this is just sort of saying stay focused. So like it says, nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. So maybe some of you have been feeling or starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed from a financial space. Maybe things are just not flowing as you need them to. I know a lot of people have been having some vulnerabilities around the working world, or if they sort of are self-employed, there's been quite a lot of focus on people sort of trying to generate income and revenue, and it's sometimes feeling a bit hindered and a bit blocked. But this is basically saying hold the focus. So often this is like a case of tunnel vision. Sometimes it feels a little bit scary. It sometimes feels a little bit overwhelming, and we do feel sometimes a little bit vulnerable. But the house is actually like housing all of the pentacles, all of the money, and the house is solid. It's got like firm foundations. So even if things are feeling a little bit restricted, or you're not feeling like there's a flow of abundance, or you know, maybe you're not being able to use finances in the way that you would want to be at the moment, don't get consumed in the sort of tunnel vision of this, because actually things are going to improve, things are going to be okay. And it's interesting that at the top of this, it sort of says on the sign, safe haven there, and it's pointing back to the house. So I do feel like everything's being sort of kept safe energetically as well as physically, even if it doesn't feel like it. So this just might be a week where you have to be careful with the pennies. You might just have to be mindful of the bills and things that you've got kind of to pay, any outlays that maybe are happening. But it's temporary, it's not going to be forever, and before you know it, the abundance is going to be sort of flowing and growing once more. So just tread with a little bit of care, just tread with a little bit of caution. It's interesting we have the snow as well, because it's almost like we're being a little bit kind of reminded to be cautious of our sort of footing this week. So just don't trip yourself up unnecessarily. So this is maybe a week where if you don't need to buy stuff, if you don't need to spend money, just maybe go a bit steady. It's looking at things and thinking, do I actually need that? It's like this morning I said to my husband, oh, do you fancy going to the bakery today for lunch, because he's on day off today? And he was like, no. He's like, we're on detox, we're trying to be good, so we'll just make scrambled egg on toast or something. And I was like, oh, okay. But it will save us some money that we don't necessarily really have to just spend if we don't need to. So it can be little things like that as well sometimes, you know. So it could be on a sort of maybe small minor scale, but it could be on a bigger scale as well. And it's that whole sort of phrase and saying, isn't it? Let the pennies, you know, pay for them. What's the phrase they say? They let the pennies count the pounds, or their pennies add up, something like that. I don't know. Sorry, it's too early in the morning. That was completely garbled, but you get what I mean. You know the phrase I'm on about. Look after the pennies and the pounds look after themselves. That's the one, isn't it? I swear it's something like that. You can let me know in the comments. But I hope this makes sense. Anyway, in a nutshell, there could be some vulnerability this week, but don't let it get you down. You know, sort of stay focused. Don't lose your bearings, I guess, is the key message with this card, primarily. So I'm going to leave that with you, and I hope it resonates and makes a little bit of sense. So what do I need to let you know about? Any cheeky shouts for this week? So this coming Friday, I'm going to be over in Banwell doing my Night of Mediumship. It's the next date on my Spirit Magic tour. Literally feels like there's no rest for the wicked at the moment. So this is going to be a really great night. The first time I've demoed in Banwell. I've done Dawn, the Energy Witches, beautiful shop and chill evenings, and they're always a huge success. So I'm really, really excited to be doing my demo in Banwell Village Hall. Dawn herself, the Energy Witch, will be there as well with her stall. So that's going to be great for all of your sort of witchy and spiritual needs. So it's going to be a really, really lovely night. So if you're in Banwell or around Weston-super-Mare or Wirral or even Bristol, it's not too far to travel. Get involved this Friday. Doors open at 7:30 start, ending around 10 o'clock. There's also a bar. What more could you possibly want? And it'll just be a lovely night of connecting you with your loved ones in the spirit world. I think I've got 29 tickets left now. So if you want to come along, if you want to secure a space, pop over to the website and you can purchase a ticket, and it will be lovely to see you there. So have a beautiful week. Look after yourselves. Like I say, thank you once more for everybody that supported me yesterday, particularly with the World Cup being on, because I know that was a huge taboo subject for some people, that I possibly do a demo night on the night of the World Cup. But I think that we got the better end of the deal, to be honest, those that came to my show. So have a cool one. Look after yourselves, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.